point of inflection. It's positive, the second derivative, if f double prime of x is positive, then it's concave up. If it's negative, it's concave down. And right where it changes is the point of inflection. That's where it changes concavity. Concavity. Okay, so we're going to determine for these two problems the points of inflection and where it's concave up and concave down. So we'll start with the one on the left. So if we're doing concavity, what do we have to find? Second derivative. Good.
Fun.
Fun? It is fun. 4x cubed.
Minus 12x squared.
Yeah.
12x squared minus 24x.
Yes. That's why I said fun. At least they're easy. Can we divide by 12? Can we get it out? Can we?
Yes.
Wait, divide by 12.
Yes.
Negative 12.
Either way, doesn't matter.
Oh, wait, that's
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do negative 12.
wow.
Okay, now to find possible points of inflection or potential,
Equals 0.
find out where it's undefined or 0. Well, it can't be undefined.
It'd be
So, now, how do we solve that?
Well, you can't really split that. Like 12x equals 0.
Yes, both of you. Set it equal to 0, both of them.
So I don't know how far you're going to give that 12x.
You divide by 12.
Yeah, you get nothing.
Well, you get 0
Those are important.
and 2. So there are 2 possible points of inflection.
TBOIS. No. Just more than one.
T.
I was going to say yes, but whatever.
Okay, so what number do I want to pick on?
-1.
I love it.
10.
It still wouldn't be 10.
Stop it.
It'd be negative 10.
Negative 10.
Okay, so we're plugging it into here.
Okay.
So I just think of, don't even worry about it being a number. You just have a negative and a positive. Right? No.
Yeah, no.
Negative and a negative. Just kidding.
Yeah, so it's going to be positive.
So it's going to be positive, yes. A number between 0 and 2.
1.
Ah, even made Daniel say that.
Well, there's not really.
There's
not
really
two.
I'm surprised you didn't say 1/2.
0.10.
Do
There
like
you
3/4
go.
or something.
Okay, if I plug in 1.
Negative.
Okay,
Positive.
yeah.
Negative and positive.
Yeah, it would be positive and negative, yeah. So it's negative. Oops.
3.
Write it out. I like it.
10.
Go to positive and negative. Okay.
Positive and positive, right?
Yep.
So,
No.
we need to, where the points of inflection are. So our points inflection are at x equals 0 and x equals 2. Now really sometimes it's not one of them. Sometimes it won't change signs and then you just wouldn't include it. That's why they're possible points of inflection. Now they are actual points of inflection. And I also need to know where is it concave up and concave down.
Concave
0.
Up. Negative infinity to 0.
Negative infinity to 0 and
2 and infinity.
2 infinity, yeah.
we look at where it is positive.
Makes sense.
And that goes from negative infinity to this point of inflection, which is 0, and then from 2, that point of inflection, off to infinity. And that we're supposed to justify our reason, so that's because f double prime of x is positive. Where does it concave down?
0 to 2.
There you go.
That was easy.
And that's because f double prime of x
It's negative.
is negative.
Yay. Do we have time? Yes.
No.
See, I saw what the next one was.
We have 7.
People finish it?
Yeah, I think so.
We got a back.
No, I'm talking about this question.
Oh, shoot, nugget.
What?
Okay.
Shoot, nugget.
Oh, nugget. That's what you said. I thought you said negative. I was like, okay.
No, if you say so.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
Shoot, nugget.
I have realized this year how much I actually use lip reading as part of my listening.
Me too.
Oh my goodness.
I got my brother in trouble for cussing because I couldn't read his lips.
On your brother?
He does it to me all day long.
Okay, here we go.
Wow.
So, same thing, we're finding possible points of inflection. Well, actual, we're going to find points of inflection if there are any. And then where it's concave up and concave down. So, f prime of x.
Yes.
Yes,
It exists.
it does exist.
Steve,
Uh,
that's a wheel.
No, wait.
2
2. Oh, yeah, because that's 1.
e to the x plus,
2x.
E to the x.
very good. That, what is they using? What are they
The exponential thing.
using? Yes, both of you are right. They're using the product rule.
Yeah.
And the derivative of e to the x is e to the x.
Woo.
So, huh? The y, I think we drew a picture and just showed that it ended up being the same all the way through, but we defined it as that. Okay, so it's the derivative of the first, which is 2, times the second, plus the first, times the derivative of the second, which derivative of e to the x is e to the x. If it was e to the 2x, it would be e to the x times 2, yeah, or 2e to the x.
But we don't have anything, so it's just easy.
Oh, it's because you multiply by the number in front of it. That's why.
Yeah, it's a chain rule.
Sorry.
Okay, f double prime of x.
So fun. I mean, I hope this is easier. It probably won't be.
Okay.
We got done enough. There's no x.
What?
No, we do not.
Okay. C doesn't hard.
The product rule for this one, we don't do because there's only one x.
How did you know?
Can we do the
that she was
exponential
mean
one?
to that?
Because
How do I know what?
How did you know that she?
Because
was
she
mean
and
to
I have worked after
She
school.
literally just went
And she calls it and I just remember.
She literally just said da-da-da-da, and she said yes.
I was wondering what was going on.
That's what she calls it.
I draw brackets like
Da-na-na-na.
Then
where there's numbers so I don't forget. Or where there's x's, I draw brackets.
Okay,
So I know
so
there's more than
the
one.
derivative of 2e to the x is 2e to the x.
Cool.
wait, where'd you put 2e to 2?
I don't know. Plus, now we're doing the derivative of this, which is the same thing as the derivative of that.
So 2ex.
Yes, so 2 e to the x plus 2x e to the x.
Cool.
Fun.
I thought so.
Now we got 4e to the x's.
There you go.
Cute. Can we divide by that so we just get it out?
You factor it, but yes.
And then we'll just have an x left over.
We can pull out 2e to the x.
I love it. Whew. Okay, so factor out a 2e to the x.
2 plus 2x.
If you're taking out the 2, just do plus x.
2 plus x.
Yes,
Just do plus x.
Yeah.
would be.
Actually, someone's screw up.
I can't see.
Ew.
So I set it equal to 0. Or it's undefined, which it's not undefined. So 2e to the x equals 0. And 2 plus x equals 0.
I don't know what 0 and 2 again. Oh, dang.
So we divide by
Negative.
2.
Yeah, whatever. I fixed
E to the x equals 0. That can't happen, by the way.
it. Okay. Fine. So that's already BS.
Yeah, the asymptote is the x-axis. It's never actually going to reach the x-axis.
Bad solution. Mr. Mercuro.
So there's only one. We have f double prime of x.
Do we have to do the?
Yeah. That shouldn't even be a question anymore.
Okay. And we'll start it there tomorrow.
I kind of rather finish it.
Yeah, me too, but still.
I know. Well, you can go ahead and finish.
I'm done.